Dear Konami, this is actually messed up. No, like for real, this is actually messed. Guys, King's Court, that's coming out next week. This set is insane. Crazy reprints. Lightning Storm is in there. We got some Wicked God support. We got new Arcana Knight supports as well. But guys, the best thing in King's Court, in my opinion, is the new Xyz monster that's gonna be coming out. Okay, I won't spoil it to you on what it is, alright? But this card is insane. In today's video, I'm gonna showcase you guys how strong and powerful this card is and what is the best way to play this card. This card is so good, it can actually beat Dragoon. Alright guys, don't waste any more time. Without further ado, dear Konami,
I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
this is actually pretty messed up. Alright guys, let's do it. Guys, welcome back to YuGiOh Pro. In today's video, I'm gonna showcase you guys the brand new monster that's coming out of King's Court in action. And in my opinion, I think this is the best way to utilize this brand new monster in this specific deck. And I'm telling you guys right now, this monster is actually pretty scary. It's actually pretty messed up. We're playing Phantom Knights, okay? Phantom Knights, you guys already know how powerful this deck is. But since the announcement of King's Court on the YuGiOh database, Lil Ray baby, are you the real Team Samurai X1? I thought you were, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not real. It's not me. Love his channel. Oh man. Okay. It's me. It's me. Okay. You're on YouTube. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. All right. Here we go. Let's send Lil Ray baby to the grave today, baby. Let's go. If you're watching this on YouTube, Lil Ray baby, thank you for watching. Rhoda. Okay. Adds Kagemusha Knight directly from my deck to my hand. Absolutely amazing. Now we're gonna normal summon Tour Guide. Activate Tour Guide. Activate Kagemusha Knight. Alright, here we go. Summon Kagemusha. Alright, special summon Graph directly from the deck. Now use Kagemusha and the Graph. We're gonna make sure Beanie. Okay, now we're gonna activate, of course, Graph's effect. We're gonna summon Seer directly from the deck. Haha, you fell into my trap. Phantasme. Wow. Honestly, this sounds like an anime moment for some reason. Like this guy is calling out all his moves, but I respect that, Lil Ray baby. I get it. Okay. He used Phantasme. Oh man. Okay. That's fine, man. That's fine. You can go Phantasme. This card allows me to draw 2 cards and turn them from my deck. It's pretty cool. I like that. I like the explanation there. Summon Seer directly from the deck. Alright. Now it's time to go a little bit serious now, alright guys? I need to focus because if I keep laughing, I'm gonna misplay and then this video is ruined. And this is the perfect opportunity because this guy is super duper cool. We're gonna activate Cherubini's effect. We're gonna dump Ancient Cloak to the graveyard. We're gonna target the Cherubini. And now what's gonna happen is that using Cherubini, Tour Guide, and also the Seer, we're gonna link these 3 into Apollousa, Bow of the Goddess. Alright, so now we're gonna activate, of course, our Seer's effect. That's in our graveyard to target the Cherubini that's in our grave. We're gonna special back Cherubini, which is actually really awesome. And since our hand is actually full of extenders, we can do so much more with this deck. Kinda wanna get the extenders out of my deck first before we can actually activate Triple Tactic Talent so we can see potentially more hand traps against this player right here for the following turn, right? So this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're actually gonna activate we're gonna set Shade Burgundy, and now we get to activate Shade Burgundy. What this card does is that if you control no trap cards in your grave, it's a monster. So you can special summon this card to your side of the field, which is actually really awesome. And now using Cherubini and also the Shade Burgundy, you get to make, of course, your Rusty Bardiche, which is really awesome. So make your Rusty Bardiche right here, which is really good. Now what's gonna happen is that you can activate your Rusty Bardiche's effect. We're gonna dump Torn Scales to the graveyard to set the Phantom Knight spell. I love Phantom Knights. Rusty Bardiche is good for the deck. Thanks, man. So now what we're gonna do is very simple. Let's activate Talent to see on what cards we can possibly draw. So we're gonna activate Talents. Let's see what draw 2 cards. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Potentially more extenders would be nice. Okay, so we drew, of course, a sword and also a tracker. Let me think about my plays right here. Sorry, I think our graveyard is basically stacked. So we're gonna go. Yeah, so we're gonna go Cloak. We're gonna search the boots, and then Torn Scale triggers. And Torn Scale now will trigger since a Phantom Knight monster is banished. This card effect activates with get a special itself to your side of the field, which is absolutely phenomenal. So summon a free Torn Scale, which is really good. For this scenario right here, this is very awesome because you do the trap. So what we can do is that we can actually fill the missing names that's in our graveyard. So we can actually go Torn Scale. We can actually send this card to the graveyard. We can dump gloves to the grave, which is really awesome. Remember guys, the Phantom Knight swords are extenders in the grave, which is very, very awesome. So now what we're gonna do next is very simple. Let's summon the tractor right here, and let's also go emergency teleport. Okay. For the Psychic Wheeler. Okay, and now using Psychic Wheelers, we can make Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. Okay, so use these two, summon Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. And now we can activate Chaos Dragon Leviniere's effect. We can attach a material from this card to special, of course, the cloak that's in our banish zone, which is really, really good. So we can special summon cloak, which is really nice. And now, but what we can do is that we can actually banish the gloves. We're gonna dump Fog Blade to the graveyard, and now we get a special in the boots. Okay, this is really good. And now using boots and also the Torn Scale, we get to make, of course, another Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, which is really awesome. Okay, special in that. And now we can attach, of course, the Silent Boots to special and back Rugged Gloves. Remember, we still have 2 extenders in our grave, which is really awesome. Okay. And now we actually get to use both Legionnaire, okay, to make, of course, the F-Zero. Right here. And this is what's really messed up about this combo, because this card is probably going to be the most flashable card for any Xyz based deck that can make 2. You have Phantom Knights, so you can easily make double Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. You can easily make that, make Utopia Future, and you make this card right here, Utopia Future Dragon. This card is super messed up. I think it's very unfair. So basically what this card does is that once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you attach a material from this card, negate the activation. Then if your opponent controls that monster, take control of it. So this card's a Snatch Steal. Literally, like, any monster that negates, so let's say Phantasme would negate, I can actually negate it with Utopia Future Dragon and steal his Phantasme. Like, I get a free body on the board. And this card is ridiculous, it's insane. So now what we're gonna do, actually, is very simple. We can actually, we can do this. We can actually activate Ragged Gloves. Okay, we can do this now. We can actually make our board even crazier, because we can actually activate Boots. We can search Fog Blade, okay? We search Fog Blade. And now, this is the cool part, because using these two, funny enough, we can actually make Predator Plant Verde Anaconda. Make Verde right here. And now this is what things that's crazy. We're gonna hold the Verde for the very end. Now we're gonna do, since we have both swords in the graveyard, we get to banish one Zord, okay? Summon one Phantom Knight monster. Okay, really cool. And now we also get to banish another sword that's in our graveyard. Summon the other Phantom Knight monster, doesn't really matter what you summon. Okay. And now, using these two, we get to make, of course, Break Sword, which is really nice. And it's when it gets crazy, because with this card, it's gonna get ridiculous. Now, Bardiche is gonna pop the Break Sword. Okay, your deck is so cool, man. Are you the one who created it? Yassine is the creator of these decks, man, guys. Check out the deck profile in the link down below. I'm just gonna literally say Yassine 656. So now, Break Sword will trigger off its effect to summon, of course, 2 monsters that's in the graveyard. Okay, cool. Honestly, I actually respect Lil Ray, baby, man. Honestly, I'm pretty sure he's playing Sky Strikers, but I love these interactive matches where my opponent actually interacts with me. And, you know, this is actually the very first time I actually changed my name to Real Team Samurai X1. So it's pretty awesome to see, you know, people that play YuGiOh Pro watch the channel. So I appreciate that a lot, guys. If you guys see me on here, thank you guys so much for watching, and say hi, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so summon, of course, these two. Okay, so now we're gonna use these two right here. We're gonna make, of course, the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon with these two cards, which is really nice. Activate Anaconda, pay 2,000 life, copy Red Eyes Fusion, summon Dragoons right here. And this is our end board, okay? So unfortunately, we don't have another card to discard for Dragoon, so we need to keep the Fog Blade in hand. If you did have another card to oh my god! I kind of messed up. I forgot a Phantasme. I forgot, you know. Now I'm saying I forgot to pop the Phantasme. This is what happens when I explain too much. But it's okay, whatever. Let's see. Ray. Okay, Ray is bait. That's fine. That's cool. But anyways, like what I was saying, yeah, I totally forgot to do that. Okay, I think this is the best play. I'm actually gonna go. So the biggest issue is that Phantasme can crash into my Appaloosa, and I don't want that to happen. So the best play to do. Okay, so let me count the negates for you guys right now. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 9 negates right here. We have 9 negates. Okay, because you'll see. Banish. Let's banish Dark Magician, and that's it. We're gonna overlay on top for a Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. because the biggest issue right now is this card can just crash into my Appaloosa and I just lose 3 negates right there, which is my fault. I should have just used Dragoon to pop the Phantasme. Okay, we're gonna make Dark Requiem right here, and the reason why you do this is because it comes out in Bardish's zone. Bardish will get to pop the Phantasme, which is really awesome. So we're gonna activate, of course, Bardish to pop the Phantasme. So he just run over our Appaloosa, which is really, really nice. Phantasme is gonna ditch 1. Even if we actually use, what's it called, Appaloosa to negate, Ray can't run over that. So it's still pretty awesome that we're still able to use Appaloosa, which is really nice. But at this point, I don't even have to use Appaloosa. I can use Dark Requiem. So what this card does is that it's not once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can attack the material and negate it. Dark Requiem has 3 materials under this, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 negates. Like, WTF, like 9 negates? Like, how is this player, how is Reyes Bay gonna win? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Dark Requiem. I'm gonna attach one of the Phantom Light monsters. I'm just gonna negate Phantasme. I'm just gonna negate it, you know what I mean? Like, it's done. Now he has Ray. Okay, now he has a Ray. Let's see. Like, what can Ray possibly do at this point? Like, I don't think he can win. So Hayate, that's fine. Hayate is cool. Like, I don't think he can do anything with this. Battle phase, that's fine. So he's attacking to the Verde Anaconda. That's cool. That's cool with me. Oh man, that's a misplay on his end. He should have never done that. Now Anaconda dies. How is he gonna get engaged that hand? Like, that's fine. That's fine. He destroys this. That's good. Now I actually have a negate for Utopic Future, and I can actually steal one of his monsters. That's fine. Like, he's not getting engaged. Like, I don't. How is he getting engaged? No, I'm saying, like, he's not getting engaged. Yeah, Kagari's fine. Like, what else is he gonna do? Kagari effect. That's cool. I'm gonna go Utopic Dragon. I'm steal it. I'm just literally gonna steal it. Negate and also steal as well. Widow Anchor. That's fine. I'm actually gonna Dragoon negate it. This is insane! I take Kagari too, like, oh man, this is so satisfying. I take his Kagari. Wow, GG. Is it game? Is this game? Is this game? He can't do anything. He can't do anything. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. That was like 9 gates, bro, like, striker. Good game, man. GG. GG. But you guys see, this is crazy, guys. The fact that this card negates and also steals too is what makes this card super duper powerful. It just negates and automatically steals, so any monster that can't be destroyed, you know, with destruction, it just steals, you know what I mean? And it also doesn't target as well, so if Dragoon, you can actually negate Dragoon with this. So it negates the effect, it doesn't destroy, it doesn't do any of that, it doesn't say negate the activation, then destroy the card, then take control of that monster. It doesn't say anything like that. Literally just says negate the effect and steal your opponent's monster. The stealing part does not target as well, which what makes this card a little bit ridiculous. So if your opponent has Dragoon, you're able to make, of course, Utopic Future Dragon. It's pretty messed up how you can actually steal Dragoon with this card right here. That's what's scary about Utopic Future Dragon. It's like it just steals everything, and I believe this is the best way to play the deck is in Phantom Knights. Phantom Knights is so good. The deck plays a lot of extenders, and expect to see this deck here or there in the meta because of how powerful Utopic Future Dragon is, and I'm so glad that this card is out. You know, it gives more diversity in the format. People are playing Sky Strikers, Phantom Knights. You don't want to see, you know, just Sky Strikers everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, this deck is a really good deck. I think it's super fun to play, and I think you guys should try it out. But it's pretty messed up. You know what I mean? How the card design is, I think it's a little bit broken. I'm happy that card is released. OCG had it for a long time, but the card design is a little bit crazy, and it's pretty messed. Like, look at that, 9 negates. Like, how are you gonna play through this? And if your opponent with a Dark Root no more, it doesn't matter. You still have 3 negates of Dark Requiem regardless. You're just gonna hold the rank up spell for when they Dark Root no more. Then you can activate it. It's still not that bad. You still have a bunch of, you know, you still have 3 disruptions. And that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. As always, check out the deck profiles in the link in the description box as well. And this is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. All right, guys. Peace.